Okay, let's dig into some of those things. You mentioned there that some of the banking issues we've seen across the world. I know you had some exposure to SVB, Silicon Valley Bank as well. So how have some of those issues in the traditional banking sector affected your business?
I think from a financial stability point of view, that definitely caused a lot of issues in the US and then to a certain extent in the UK because the SVB collapsed. But that's also bring a lot of opportunity to fintechs like Airwallex. We have very strict money safeguarding rules, and we're using JP Morgan for our safeguarding UK, Europe, and the US, which is one of the most secure banks in the world to safeguard our customer funds. And we feel more and more companies will diversify the funds where they store the funds and where they actually invest the funds. And we also building a yield product to getting our customer to able to invest in a AAA, AA graded treasury product and T-bill so that they can further assure safety of the fund at the same time getting a high yield return of the company's treasury.
And you mentioned that the strong revenue growth you've had. Have you managed to reach profitability yet?
We're about to reach profitability second half this year.
Okay, that's the aim. And then what's the goal then moving forward? Are you planning an IPO anytime soon?
Well, it really depends on the macro, and I personally don't think the public market gonna significantly improve in the next 2 years. So it's definitely something we're thinking of, but we need to keep on the public market. That when the market is improving, then we'll be ready at that point.
Yeah, we've been trying to get a sense from fintech businesses their view right now on the crypto space as well. How are you assessing cryptocurrencies? Are you looking to bring any onto your platform and any support for those at the moment?
I think I first knowing crypto from 2009, 2010, so that very early adopter of the industry. But I still struggle to find real kind of use cases that outside of trading, and speculating in the up and downs of different cryptocurrencies. And we saw some use cases in private blockchain, and we saw some use cases in payroll into exotic currencies and like Africa and Latin America. We think that's going to be ongoing exploration in that space, but it's definitely a tough and challenging time from both the regulation and developing the industry perspective.
Yeah, and I guess over the past 18 months, we've seen a lot of industry issues, right? FTX and Terra Luna last year. Now the Binance SEC case. For your customers, are they have they been asking you about it? Are they calling to the idea of having crypto on the platforms? They don't want to touch this stuff now, given all the issues we've seen?
Airwallex doesn't deal with crypto at the moment. We are regulated in more than 50 markets. FCA, Dutch Central Bank, ASIC in Australia, MAS in Singapore, HKMA in Hong Kong, all the states in the US and also Canada. So we regulate in almost all the major digital economy, and it's very important for us to maintain the high standard of compliance and regulation. And we're also working with the largest global banks in the world, JP Morgan or Barclays or Standard Chartered. And then, to be honest, I think it's a real challenge right now to deal with crypto with this, especially these global banks. I don't foresee that we will get into the space in the near future.